dare not compete against the noise.
Everyone's out on a weekday.
Laxina knocks it in, open spot.
Great step there by Alba. Both the blockers late in trying to close that gap. Laxina had so much room to go for the cross-court attack.
This is such a new F2 team that we're seeing. If you're not accustomed to it, it used to be just the core of LaSalle's players, but not anymore. Here's Rondina jumping. Here's the strike. It's blocked. The reset by Baron. Laxina punches it through.
Alba feeding most of the balls to Laxina in the start of the set.
Here comes Abby Maraño, her first serve here today. I like the outfit of Coach Rego here today. Laxina. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Here comes the dig over by Kim Kennedy. The set. Oh! Nunag!
We are expecting that from Cherry Nunag as she tallied double digits in their previous game against Fulton.
Yes, indeed. We're tied at 2, and you can see it's almost like championship night here. Good capacity crowd. A little hot here tonight at the Phil Sports Arena. Could be also on account of the rain. Wong with the set. This is blocked. Here comes the recycled offense. The strike into the back row. Kim Kennedy. This is done. On 2. Lexi Rodriguez has a report.
Hindi nagpapatalo on court. Mas lalong hindi nagpapatalo off court itong si Dina Wong even outside volleyball. Well, Sev and Ayel, nakausap ko si Dina kanina and she shared with me that she just opened her own cafe and it's something that she had been wishing because she was inspired by her dad. And you know what? Another thing keeping Dina inspired is her passion to bag a win against F2 today. Kanina nga, sabi niya, bukod sa skill, yung willpower niya ang kinakailangan para makabawi sila sa F2 logistics. While this improved Choco Mucho era is the ultimate epitome of their skill, talent, and of course, love for the game. Nasa kondisyon ng katawan at utak ng Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Kaya naman, let's go back to enjoying this match, which you can experience better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Back to you, 7AL.
Thank you very much. Lexi Rodriguez. Si Rondina blasts away. The set by Alba. Kim Kennedy.
Both teams exchanging power hits. Kiana D here with a sharp cross-court attack. And you know, Seb, this game is very interesting because both teams, they've been challenged in the previous conferences. But right now, they actually have an opportunity to be on top of their standings in Pool B.
And like Choco Mucho, historically, they want to move deep into the tournament.
Exactly.
They've been a contender, but have not been successful through the years. They've reached the semifinals, but not going all the way to the finals. 5-3 is the count here. Laxina will be serving for F2. Boy, the players are breathing hard early on, and I don't blame them. The energy of the game, so obvious. There's Den in the back row. CC blasts. And a good track down by Makandili Katandig, but it's out of reach.
After logistics, no, that Choco Mucho Flying Titans will bank on CC Rondina in terms of scoring. They were able to slow down that ball, but great effort on the side of Makandili Katindig.
CC Rondina, a very own rocket woman. In the meantime, that is blocked, but wait, it is outside. And it is 6-4 with F2 slightly ahead here in the first.
We have Dwight Ramos on your screens.
Why kaya? Meron ba ilo-launch? Wala naman. Naka-launch na eh. In the meantime, close to the net is Alba. De La Cruz rejected. Here comes recycled offense. Kim Kianadi blasts away. Regalo forthcoming but not quite. Madayag reaches right. This the battle there. This crowd is roaring. Here comes the strike. It's going to stay in.
Kianadi powering through two blockers in front of her. Credit that to the patience and the effort of the defense of F2 Logistics. They know that they are facing the #1 blocking team so far in the league.
Kianadi is prolific here in the first set so far. 3 attack points. And it is outside on the block. Is there a challenge? There is a challenge. The second referee says no, but since you're at it already.
No, they're trying to ask for a challenge in the check ball. They're saying, F2 is saying that it hit the arms of Madayag on its way down.
The referee is convinced that they're otherwise, actually.
But there's no challenge for that. A block touch challenge would not suffice the challenge that they want.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's true. Anyway.
Buzzer for challenge, pero hindi. Warning lang naman. Verbal warning lang.
Abby Maranyo, of course, the team captain. The only person that can talk to the referee. si Coach Rego natawa na lang. Here we go.
Ooh.
It is outside, long on that serve, and it is 8-5. We'll take a short break here because of the technical ceasefire.
So let's watch Desara, Galang, and Kaf Fajardo in this V-Quick.
Sa ating dalawa, sino sa tingin mo ang totoong paborito ni Coach Ramil? Alam mo, bibis ko yun sa sa last playing year Sa last playing year, kung sino yung nilapitan niya.
Ang hindi nyo alam dalawa, pareho kayong paborito ni Ramil. Who is, by the way, in the
that's for
audience,
sure.
when we were opening earlier, I saw Coach Ramil,
Yes.
and even before that, I said hi to him. It's so good to see Ramil coming back to the games more often. Of course, a multi-titled coach on different levels. This is short.
Unlikely error there on the side of Kiana D. Talking about Coach Ramil De Jesus. Beside him is Chuck Cruz, Behag, also part of the F2 Logistics.
Tinanong ko si Cham, ba't hindi ka maglalaro? Hindi daw siya naka-line up for today. Baka pwede daw siya mag-courtside reporter or anytime,
Why not?
Cham. Why not, Cham? Anytime. When the time is right. Dami ng fans nag-aantay sa'yo. Battle, nag-alanganin. Tinaas ng F2. Si Rondina, Nuna, and Diana Wong take care of business at the front end.
Smart 1-2 play logistics.
Tapos, ang yabang. Ang yabang ng lakad ni Dina. Akala niya siya magsaserve. Tinulak siya ni Sisi. O hindi ikaw. In the meantime, another wasted serve. It's 9-7 here in the first.
So far, Choco Mucho having a difficult time in the service line, giving away a couple of free points.
That's true. In the meantime, we saw a glimpse of Dante Alinsonurin Jr., who took over Choco Mucho this year. Of course, he's more known as the coach of National University and the Philippine former coach of the men's national team that won the silver in this building. This attack, Chang is rejected. Wong will set it up. Sisi blocked, and it does not cross over.
So far, after logistics reading well, the offense of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Abi Maranyo actually ready for that back row attack of Sisi Rondina.
Pahirapan na naman umuwi ito mamaya. Punong-puno tayo. Pero enjoy lahat, ano? Kahit umuulan sa labas. A push into the back row. Here comes the set. Laksina long. They're claiming there's a touch, but I don't think there will be. The coaches of F2 are thinking about it.
Ivy Laksina, they're trying to go for the hands of the blockers.
Sabi ni Coach Rego, mamaya na. Back row action. Here comes the set by Alba. Laksina blasts away. Reach in by Sisi Rondina. Here's the strike. And still very much in play of the shot of Viray. The set. Nunag's blast in play. Alba goes to Laksina. Playable. Then Lazaro Revilla takes care of it. And Chang with the connection.
Shot, just using enough power and spin to earn that point.
One-point game here in the first. Alba too close, but Abi Maranyo makes do.
A risky set there for Alba, but still effective. Just all the way on the left pin, forcing that slide attack to Abi Maranyo.
And the Kapitana, Abi Maranyo, will be serving. Oh! Then Revilla ended up short, misreading that. Watch this. Ace delivered by the captain.
So far, after logistics having a good serving day.
They lead currently by 3. Rondina, Wong, the blast. Viray's shot is being played around with right now. Tossed over easily. Wong sets it up. And at the block, that's Chang connects again.
Desiree Chang had the right thing in mind. Using the hands of Ivy Laksina to score that point, intentionally going for that block touch.
Chang already with 3 of the 10 points registered so far of Choco Mucho here in the first. Here comes the set. Kiana D. Here comes Diana Wong. Nunag punches it through.
A great decision for Dina Wong to go to Cherry Nunag. Only one blocker in front of her, one-on-one against Majoy Baron. Great angle for Cherry Nunag.
And Chang, who used to play on the other side for so many years, both on the LaSalle uniform and with F2. Here's Laksina, her shot. And it will be a point for F2.
Laksina answering with the same attacking style, also using the hands of her blockers to score that point.
Took a while for me to see that it danced for a while on the net and finally flying out. Mars Alba. Wong scare, pushing it against the block.
Oh, that was a lot of speed and power from that attack of Viray.
She almost brushed it to the side of the second blocker there. Boy, the players are really sweating hard, huh? What did they say in the locker room? Dewey? In the meantime, Dewey or not? No. Sends it into... I think that could be the difference in this game, huh?
No,
These
but
service mistakes, huh?
No, again, Choco Mucho here had an opportunity to build that momentum and try to close the gap in the points, but then an automatic free point on the side of Choco Mucho after that service error.
Here comes Laksina all set to serve. Ivy serve in play. Dug up deep. Rondina.
So far, what's working for Choco Mucho is that they are very stable in the first ball, so they get an opportunity to convert right away from that pass. And meanwhile, on the side of F2, they've been very patient in the floor defense. They get more points off counter-attacks.
Alam mo si Rondina, when she flies, she has her own propulsion. And that'll count as De La Cruz finds a way to score.
We talked about Jolina De La Cruz earlier in the pregame, how she's been adding so much value in terms of defense, but offensively, she's been also a big support for Laksina and Kiana D.
For the fans who are here, the tension of the match, bit of the air conditioning not functioning. Boy, these will all be factors later on. In the meantime, Madayag put it up. The firing of Rondina. It's a little too soft this time. This one is still in play. Longest rally being executed by the players. Cheng backs it over. Baron makes it a set. D blasts it away. Wong keeps it alive. The reverse. Viray hesitates. They push it over. Hule. Abby wants to end it, but this long rally proceeds. Rondina, Baron has a hand in it. Alba tracks it down. De La Cruz rejected. The rally continues. Long! It looks long. Yes, it is.
Both teams giving away a lot of chance balls to each other. But it ended with an attack error from Ivy Laksina, but both teams really just having a good day in the floor defense.
Napagod lang, hindi madiinan yung pagpunto. Kasi they were concerned with keeping the ball in play. As Rondina, the rocket. Maraño. And Viray has been collected.
Viray caught that loose block of Abby Maraño. Great spin from her. It was a placement attack, very intentional.
Second point of Viray. Here comes Rondina. A little wide on that one. CC just clearly disappointed. We will take this technical timeout. We're close and tight here. Don't go too far away. Bingo Plus is the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. Glad you could join us. Chef Sarmenta, Jonas Pinheiro, and Lexi Rodriguez, your broadcast trio for this game. Choco Mucho up against F2, of course. Glad you could join us, whether you're following us on Filipinas Live on the app, on One Sports Channel 6, One Sports Plus 261, and on Signal Play.
So far, Choco Mucho already with 12 attacks versus the 9 of F2. But then Choco Mucho committing more errors in the service line. 4 errors versus only 1 of F2 Logistics.
And that could be telling in the long run. Look at that. Bullet from Chang. Tied at 16. Full swing by Des.
Desiree Cheng seeing that gap. Small gap between the blocker and the antenna.
Esquinita.
Going down the line there.
Napakahirap na yan. That decision was made while she was afloat, actually, when she saw the block form that way. De La Cruz reaches down deep, fires away nonetheless. Dina Wong says, get out of the way. That's my ball, the second ball. Des Cheng pushes it over. There's a scramble on the side of F2. De La Cruz on courts. It is long.
Too much power in that attack of Jolina De La Cruz. But Choco Mucho, so far, they've been challenging the defense of Ivy Laxina, especially in Zone 1. We've seen Desiree Cheng go into that zone a lot of times.
Somebody's here.
Vice ganda on your screens earlier, also present in today's game.
Cut shot. There was a hand on it, and it looked short as well. Might be a challenge here. Either net touch or something. If it's unsuccessful, it'll be a 2-point lead for the Flying Titans.
The top speed from Jolina De La Cruz was a bit risky. Already 2 blockers in front of her, but they still have a chance to get that point if the challenge, the net fault challenge will be successful.
It's the fans asking for aircon, aircon. You can hear it anyway. No, I don't think so.
It's very clear. It was the ball that hit the net. Choco Mucho starting to pick up their energy and momentum here.
So the challenge is unsuccessful. It's officially 18-16. Wow, dug up from down under. Same thing by Viral. To the back row, somebody home. De La Cruz, block. Makandili Katindig. Alba delivers!
Quick thinking and smart thinking for Alba to go for that 1-2 play. Look at her angle, that attack. Perfect placement for her. No one there on the side of Choco Mucho.
I've been doing it all my life, she seems to be saying. 1-point lead by the Flying Titans. De La Cruz to serve. Into the net it goes.
Choco Mucho now with a 2-point lead.
But you know, you're playing against F2. It's not a very big lead. The way this team is so talented. As Abby Maraño, that's the Maraño special.
A classic Abby Maraño attack.
You know, she's like a storm. You know it's coming, but you can't do anything about it.
No, and Alba and Maraño starting to
There's a
really
connection,
show
huh?
that good connection.
That's true. Parang Mars has been watching Abby all her life. 1918. Here's Deanna Wong. Oh, Nunez!
Cherry Luna still unstoppable in that Be Quick attack. Still on the same spot and still no adjustment on the side of F2 Logistics.
When you're playing against F2, you have to take it strong, and as Cherry Luna did in that last sequence. One-handed reverse by Alba, read by Choco Mucho. And it is alive! It's alive! Dina Wong is the blast, and the connection is established. 3-point lead by Choco Mucho.
Cici Rondina hammering that ball. So much space for her. Only one blocker in front of her in that previous rally.
Boy, she's really added ammunition for this team. Let's try to sneak in.
At least iba naman, bago naman. Girls, ang lapit na lang, konti na lang. Kailangan nyo kumakapitan to. Naintindihan nyo? Girls, yun ang mo, isa.
Walang papayag ang ating to. Hindi pa yung tapos. Hindi pa tapos sa 21. Habang tayo F2.
Kapitan nyo! Kapit!
Yung gusto. Coach Reg saying kailangan nila kapitan. They actually started strong. But what matters most here is that they'll be able to sustain the energy because so far momentum is on the side of Choco Mucho.
You know, part of the learning of this game, of course, we've seen Coach Riego.
Jonathan Nang in front of your screens earlier.
I was just mentioning that Coach Riego was there when we did the VNL, actually. And she, well, the coaches, you try to learn as much as you can. Laxina rejected. And now it's a 7-2 run by Choco.
Choco Mucho again. They are the #1 blocking team and they are proving why they are #1 in that blocking department.
Well, if you play for Dante Linsono, then you're most likely will integrate blocking into your outlook in the game. Tight. Oh, well done. Baron hammers it.
Alba wanted speed this time, going to Majoy for that quick attack. Both blockers late and trying to close that block for Majoy Baron. Easy outing for her.
Sarap na bigyan ng ganun si Majoy, no? Yung tangkad pa niya, pag tumalon siya, sakto pag nabigyan mo ng...
Exactly, she has the height and length.
Pupuruhan yan. In the meantime, then taking going on a miss by Nunag. And suddenly, a roar by F2, they're within 2. We have a timeout requested by Dante Alinsonuran Jr.
May receive tayo, wala, dalawang, babasa sila, okay? Magandang receive lang tayo, importante, but sabihin natin doon, continue mo lang kung discarding mo. Okay yan? Bababa lang yun, pero mamaya, pag nakapatay tayo, yung serve natin, importante, tumatarget tayo dito, ha? Okay? Okay?
Huwag ka lang mababa,
Okay?
pumasok na pumasok. Wala.
Go.
I remember Lexi Rodriguez's report about Cici Rondina being such an energizer in the locker room of Choco Mucho, and you could hear her voice actually. And we have the Uy family, or the F2 group. And let's go with the serve of Mars Alba. Then Lazaro Rodriguez there. This is a shot managed well by the blockers. Laxina leaps for it. It's in play. Diana Wong reverses. And Kim Kennedy keeps it afloat. Alba reverse set. Laxina rejected. Batandili is there. Kim Kennedy cross court out.
Everything going well so far for Choco Mucho.
And
They're
some-
blocking formation in their offense.
Yes, that's true. And some changes being made. I see Laksina going out. Pablo is in. On the other side, we have Isa Molde on the floor for the first time. So typically Isa pounding that ball before she serves. In play. Oh! Nalunod. Nalunod si King.
Miscue there, but that was actually a good set. Only one blocker. And that miscue forces Coach
Nauna
Eugene
ang
to call the
talon sa
timeout.
lundag.
Exactly.
Kayo yung pumapatay sa sarili nyo, hindi kalaban nyo. Hindi kayo umaatake, naghihintay lang kayo para kayong binabaril dyan. Go. Ay, hindi, honey. Ang dami ng instructions. If hindi natin gagawin, walang mangyayari sa atin. Ayaw nyo lumaban dyan. Kailangan natin lumaban. Hindi nyo, gusto nyo manalo, lumaban kayo. Let's go!
That timeout was not about strategy. It was about the mindset and the heart situation.
Coach Regine wants her players. Coach Regine is asking for better execution and wants to see more fight from her players.
Para kayong binabaril dyan. Boy, and I rarely see Kim get drowned that way. She's usually in perfect sync with the set, but it ended up she drowned in the air there. Here's the serve of Isa Molde. Sharp and true. Nicely done. Baron is there.
It has been that a quick set of Alba that has been working for F2 here in this end stretch of the set.
Nuneg is being recalled very quickly. Isa Molde will dart out after 2 serves.
But F2 here needs to play perfect volleyball. Choco Mucho just 1 point away from taking this set.
Indeed, they are at set point. Myla, her serving play. Alba puts a hand on it, but this first set is done.
Dina Wong going for that short slide set to Madayag. No blocker for her, going for that power tip.
And Choco Mucho takes the first set. And this furious battle between these two popular teams back in a moment. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Boy, the heat is hot and the air is dry. And I'm looking at Choco Mucho. They're trying everything here to stay cool. They have ice on their heads. Actually, ice on their necks. They have to, but the hot volleyball belonged to Choco Mucho in the first.
Exactly. After Logistics started strong in that first set, looked like they were going to dominate, but then the Choco Mucho Flying Titans stayed consistent, stayed composed. Dina Wong also having a great day in terms of decision making and ball distribution. She was able to activate almost all her attackers, and the timing were excellent as well for the attackers also of Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Their placement now and the timing were also perfect, but for F2 Logistics, they tried to fight offensively. They have 13 versus the 16 of Choco Mucho, but then 2 blocks for Choco Mucho, crucial blocks as well against none for F2 Logistics, and it's very unlikely because we know F2 Logistics as a good blocking team. No service aces on the side of Choco Mucho, only one for F2 Logistics, but both teams here committing the same number of errors.
In such a challenging environment, and one can only speculate that the aircon conked out or is working not at optimal condition. In the meantime, you'll play through this. You have no choice. You can't just say, "Ayoko na." Diba? You go through this.
It's part of the external challenges of the game that they need to adjust
Boy,
to.
if you played at some venues like at the UP Gym, diba? And some other venues that do not have air conditioning, you are sort of accustomed to it. But let's see how this plays out. Welcome, Seb Sarmenta, Ayala Estraniero, and Lexi Rodriguez here. And in the meantime, touch of the net.
So for F2 Logistics, defense was there. They were steady on the floor defense in that first set, but what they really need to do here is convert points.
Coach Riego was concerned about the fact that they did not attack more lethally. Double block is there.
Ivy Laxina asking for some coverage after that tough block on the side of Choco Mucho. They are aware that the Choco Mucho is #1 in blocking, so coverage is going to be very important.
Layo lang kasi ni Don. In the meantime, Abby keeps it in play. Cut shot by Alba, who had to make 2. Here's Diana Wong, the blast. Hoisted high by Kim Kennedy. Here's the shot by Chen. Makandili returned it, and let's go to Lexi.
7 Ayel, you mentioned din in the pregame kanina na wala pang nickname si Cici. Pero kilala na natin siya as Cherry Bomb. But I actually have a nickname proposal for the Dina and Cici connection on court. And pwede natin siyang tawaging Vitamin C or the Cebuana connection. Sabi nga nilang dalawa sa akin, bago yung match na to. Parang first meeting as teammates pa lang nila ay natural na sa kanila yung unspoken connection na meron. And for the second set, isa pang letter C ang dapat abangan natin at yan ay ang consistency nila all throughout this match. And to you viewers, you can consistently experience this match better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. 7EL, how do you think can they maintain this consistency?
Maraming salamat, Lexi. You're right about reminding me about Cherry Bomb. Well, might as well be it as well. And that's true about the Cebuana connection and mga nagatanaw sa ato sa Sugbo. Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. And yes, 2 of your proud kababayans, Kagsoonan, are here. And it's blocked. Well done by Joy Baron. F2 is ahead.
Kill block there for Joy Baron and Ivy Laxina.
You know, if you're a player and you see Baron across the side, you gotta think twice all the time,
Exactly.
3 times.
And you have Ivy Laxina on her side as
Yeah,
well.
Kim Kennedy, and all of a sudden you're facing a wall. Here comes Cheng, rejected. Dina says, let's recycle here. Becomes a set. Wow, look at Kim. She is digging where I hold it, says our referee mathematical. Net touch.
The 2 points out of the 3 points of Choco Mucho
itong Choco. Right, the errors in a crucial game can be telling. But, you know, there's no such thing as a perfect game. This is a serve that's long.
And talking about the errors of F2 Logistics, that's something that they would want to limit, because in their first game, they committed 22 errors and 26 on their second game. So far, we have the leading scorer, 6 points for Nunag and 4 points for Maranyo.
Alanganin. Hinabol ni Denden. Ni reverse. Koneksyon. Viral. Ay, naku, labas pala. Looked good, but it was declared out.
That's true. It looked good. It looked like it went in from our angle, but called out by our line judge there.
Referee Matematico is the first referee. And that is out of reach. Defense unable to handle that.
CC Rondina with a down the line attack. Alba was actually there in the perfect spot to dig that ball, but just too much power for her to contain.
Alam mo, I can also, Cherry Rondina, lumakas din ang legs niya kakaplaro ng beach volleyball eh. Lalong tumaas ang talon niya since the last time I covered her. Here we go! And Macandili just knows what to do. It's alive. The battle at the net. It is outside. It will be a point for F2.
Oh, that was an excellent dig on the side of Macandili Katindig. That was a very powerful attack coming from CC Rondina.
Alam na alam ni Don ang gagawin niya. Ilang taon na niya ginagawa niya.
No, she's fast, she reads well, and moves fast to the ball.
Yes, indeed. Laksina serve being played out. And that shot of Matayag is handled well. Double block on Kim. Here comes the recycled offense. Kim sends it high. Revilla gets out of the way. Here comes the strike by Biray. Looks like it's close to the net, and there's a hook that works. We arrive at the first technical ceasefire. We will be back. Only a few days left. Avail of the FIBA and watch the FIBA World Cup 2023 pay-per-view early bird for only 550 pesos until July 15. Watch all games commercial-free and in HD. Plus, get a chance to win authentic Gilas Pilipinas merchandise. Visit Signal TV for more details. Also available to satellite subscribers. You may also watch in the arena. Buy your single-day pass for as low as 999 pesos. Visit Philippines.worldcup.basketball. You can also buy from smtickets.com or ticketnet.com.ph. Coach Oliver Almagro, watching the action. He used to coach Choco Mucho, of course. We have a battle at the net, and Baron wins out in that sequence, gives them a 5-point lead.
After Logistics again starting strong in this set, but the question is, will they be able to sustain? Meanwhile, Choco Mucho, they just need to stay composed and consistent.
Yung coaches, they do a part of their job. They watch. Sabi ng maraming coaches, it's iba pag live. Marami ka nakakitang ibang nuances.
I'm sure Coach O is scouting. They are in the same pool. with Choco Mucho and F2 Logistics.
Nice lead for it, but it's handled well by the floor defense. Diana Wong sets it up for Rondina. Whoa!
CC Rondina with only one blocker in front of her. You can't leave only one blocker in front of CC Rondina. She knows to choose her angles well.
Viray. That's block. CC said sorry. I slammed it into the block.
And this is why you want two blockers on front of CC Rondina. You want to limit her attacking options there. Majoy Baron
Then
with that kill block.
She apologized very quickly. Look. There she is. Tapos sabi niya sa kamay niya, kulang sa pihit. Good set. Batayan.
We've been talking about CC Rondina, but Maggie Madayag has been very effective in that slide attack, showing great connection with Dina Wong also, and just rightfully because they've been playing
Correct.
since they were in college.
Rondina serve played out. Oh, countered by the captain.
Abby Maranyo answering with a slide attack as well.
So far, the captain is 5.
Now going to zone 1, perfectly avoiding the blocks.
5-point lead by the Cargo Movers. Then Revilla bungles it, which is rare.
F2 Logistics here starting to pull away. The service ace for Kiano D.
I don't blame Denden also. It's a beautiful serve by Kim Kianati. It curled and twisted. In the meantime, it was so deceptive. Let's listen.
Bakit laging libero tayo pumupunta? Dahil sa itong targets natin, marami tayong pwedeng targetin. Okay? Magkakaintindihan? Importante, mag-start tayo dito. Okay? Sa ginagawa natin. Then, yung opensa natin, di ba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, pag nag-off tayo, at organize na, itulak nyo lang, kumoffer lang tayo, then recycle tayo. Huwag tayo na magmadali. Okay? Nagkakaintindihan, ha? Okay? Sige.
Coach Dante there asking bakit lagi sa libero binibigay. Now they pretty well know that Don Macandili Katindig is very steady with her defense. They would want to avoid her as much as possible.
Parang yung drill nung naglalaro tayo, no? Yung walling. Parang pinapalo mo si Don Macandili. Parang pader yan eh. 12-6 tally here in the second set. First set going the way of Choco Mucho, 25-21. This is in play. The counter. The dig from the back row. The reverse set. Viral. Touch last. Down the back row.
But Caitlin Veray would want to challenge that zone of Don Macandili Katindig going for that long down the line attack.
Third point of Viray. 12-7. Still a long ways to go. CC Rondina gets to it. Cheng uncorks. And enjoyed her work.
Desiree Cheng using that small gap in between the blockers to score that point. And most times when it's there's a net defense there, at most times there's no floor defense in that zone.
Coach Dante has stuck to 7 players so far, with Isa Mulder, the lone sub in the game. And Des Cheng apologized since she missed the target there.
Des Cheng actually saw that both the blockers were late. It was just a matter of choosing the smaller blocker going down the line in that zone of Mars Alba, but too much angle for her.
Kung minsan, pag nasa ere ka, kala mo gano'n na Pero, ang sikip pala. May optical illusion yan. Of course, you're in the air, di ba? So, that's where you count on your training.
The perspective is different.
Count on your training, make it a muscle memory thing. Cheng uncorks. Does she make it? Still outside. And that corner has denied her.
Now F2 Logistics just reading the offense of the Choco Mucho well. Always two blockers for Desiree Cheng. Really challenging her and forcing her to go for difficult angles.
Coach Dante with a nice piece of mentorship. As if to tell Des, calm down, you'll nail it eventually. Tossed into the air. Oh, pinabawi.
Switching things up here, going for that off-speed attack. No one there on the side of F2.
Yes, indeed.
A chance here for Choco Mucho to get closer because F2 earlier starting to pull away early.
Let's see if they can light a fire here. Alba with the setup. Pag tumaas ulit, totos ko paluin mo.
No, but that plays just too quick.
Timo. Pupunta sa atin to eh. Next time, paluin mo.
Desiree Cheng actually there, but Abby Marani maximizing that loose block.
Oh, she gets a curl on the net. And she'll take that. Anything will be acceptable at this juncture after losing that first set. 16-9, second technical timeout. To feel the heart of volleyball, watch every set, spike, dig, and block on any device, anytime, anywhere via Pilipinas Live. Download the app now and subscribe for only 99 pesos a month. We're still in the second set. We're stepping out of the second technical timeout. Sev Sarmenta, El Estrangero here, and Maxi Rodriguez. Much better, more aggressive second set by F2 here, Ayel. As we take a look, this arena nearly filled up to capacity. And they seem to have responded to the challenge of their coach. Did Des make it? Yes, he did.
No, but F2 earlier also pulled away early, but Choco Mucho stayed consistent and composed. So this time they actually have an opportunity. In that first set, they had a 7-3 run.
And all you need right now is play 1 point at a time. There's no such thing. I heard this a long time ago. No such thing as a 4-point spike or a 5-point spike. That's whipped over. Then makes it a set too tight. Rivera adjusts. Cheng too tight. Problematic. She knew it.
Desiree Cheng pushing that set too strong. Cici Rondina still trying to adjust and find a way to put that ball in, but it went too far.
Alam mo kung minsan, pag matagal mo na hindi nagagamit yung skill na yun, bigla mo kakailanganin. Baka hindi kumunek kagad. Rondina! Just a pure joy and love of the game.
Oh, exactly. The elevation and the finish, hammering that ball down the line, choosing a smaller angle, not going cross court.
Parang she had to be a flying titan. Oh, Nuna turns around in disappointment.
Now it could have been the opportunity of Choco Mucho.
To start the run, ano? Hindi kumunik eh. And this crowd latching on to every point that we've played so far. 7-point lead by the Cargo Movers. Laksina serve. Wong. Biray. That's her 4th point.
Biray with another powerful hit. She's showing a lot of variety. Earlier she was going really down the line, this time cross court, but we've been talking about Don Macandili Katindig being steady. How about Lazaro Revili on the side of Choco Mucho? She's been steady also in that defense.
Oh, look at that. Then sending it high. Here comes Rodina blasting away. Alba sets. It's in play, but out of reach.
Great reaction by Dina Wong in that sharp cross-court attack of Kiana D, but second touch wasn't there.
You know, both coaches are sticking to very small lineups here. They want some chemistry out of the 6 woman units that they have on the floor. Alba. One touch by Dina Wong. Cheng. Alba. Playable. Alba. Gallant effort, but just out of reach. We have Jem Ferrer and Cap Tolentino about to come in for Choco Mucho.
But that third attempt was good for Kiana D. Solid defense on the side of Dina Wong, but Kiana D just staying patient.
Now Dante Alinsanorin going 9 as far as personnel are concerned. Veteran setter Jen Ferrer is there. The set, it's slapped outside by Cap Tolentino.
An instant point for Cap Tolentino. Coach Dante wants a full front row here for more offensive options.
Rodina serve. Good touch. It's out. Is Rodina okay? Yes, she is. She slips, she limps a bit. Diba sabi ni Sisi, mas magaspang ang sinasatsaran ko sa beach volleyball.
But that was a smart play by Kiana D. Earlier, she was going a lot of sharp cross-court, but this time just tipping that ball in behind the blockers, challenging the floor defense of Choco Mucho.
Alam ni Denden kung saan pupunta actually.
And Kiana D just really showing a lot of ball control in that offense.
Jovelyn Fernandez sees action for the first time for F2. Kim Fajardo also sees action for the first time.
After Logistics with a comfortable lead here.
Macandili Katindig. The slap. It's in play. Made it into a set. Macandili with a hand on it. Wow, shit!
Now the intention was good. Just trying to give a short pass to force Tolentino to get that first ball. Tolentino or the setter to limit the options in offense, but that fell short for Don Macandili Katindig.
I will speculate she took her eye off the ball and she was seeing what you were just saying actually. Macandili, Fajardo one-handed set to Maranya. How many years have we said that? Cheng. Oh, good clean connection.
Desiree Cheng recognizing 2 blockers in front of her, just going for that short tip, the short push. great, smart thinking.
3-ball forthcoming. 6-point lead by the Chicago Movers. Back row at work. The strike. Double block!
It's very difficult to challenge that tandem of Nunap and Tolentino.
Very long.
Tolentino perfectly pressing that hands in to get the kill block.
Our second referee, referee Celso, making sure that the rotation is in place. Alba. Alangangin. Oh! It doesn't matter. And now, it looks like F2 is tiptoeing towards the end.
That was actually a miss hit on the side of Jolina De La Cruz, but a miscue on the defense of Choco Mucho. It was a high ball, but no one there ready for that.
Sometimes some luck helps. It looked playable but there was nobody there.
And the form was difficult to read as well.
Exactly. Kasi aatras ka Kala mukhang tatamaan na solid Jen Ferrer tries to track it down, can't get to it. And now F2 2 points away.
Two versus the 3 spikers of Choco Mucho. F2 only with 2 spikers in front of them. Mars Alba in the front row right now.
De La Cruz has registered 3 points. Sends her serve into the red zone.
But quality minutes for Jem Ferrer and Kat Tolentino. They were able to make a run there.
Sometimes you need that shake-up to give the opponent a different view, give the starters a chance to catch their breath, give a different interpretation.
Exactly. And the blocking of Kat Tolentino earlier was a big threat as well.
That's a very good point. In the meantime, 2 points away is F2. Make that 1 point away as they arrive at set point here in the second.
First point of Myla Pablo in this match. You would want to have a veteran in to finish strong in the set. Myla Pablo there beating the blocker, scoring the point.
Abigail Maranyo. So Rondina, a little difficult. Tough angle. This is done and over. F2 takes the second set. That's 25-17. The first set went the way of Choco Mucho at 25-21. We'll have this third set ready for all of you, wherever you are after this. Don't forget, new streaming experiences also await you via the Filipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Good recovery by F2 in the second set, which was shorter than the first by just about 10 minutes. It was a matter of control and managing your possession, so to speak.
Exactly. After logistics started strong, they stayed consistent, and like what you said, they took control of the set. They led majority of the time. Offense and defense worked well for them, but on the side of Choco Mucho, a lot of sparks from them, a lot of highlight-worthy plays from Cheng and Rondina, but they missed the production of their middles in that set, because in the first set, it was evident that Nunag and Madayag were also contributing in terms of offense, but that was something lacking from them in that second set. Meanwhile, on the side of F2 Logistics, it was a team effort, and Kiana D also leading them in that score.
Take a look at the numbers so far. It took me a while to realize, and I'm such a poor in math, that if you add all those numbers, they give you the numbers at the time.
In terms of numbers, both teams with the same number of attacks at 11, both teams executing also good, and blocking formation was good for both teams, 2 versus the 3 of F2 Logistics, but it was the service aces of the F2 Logistics that really challenged the first ball of Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and again, F2 just staying more consistent and efficient, 4 errors for them. Meanwhile, Choco Mucho with 7.
And one thing I know, we are set for 4 sets. As to whether it'll be 5, and I won't be surprised, actually. Glad you could be with us on our different platforms, Filipinas Live app, One Sports and One Sports Plus, and on Signal Play, Seb Sarmenta, Ayala Estraniero, and Lexi Rodriguez, your broadcast team here. Now, both teams have made adjustments, no question about it. The third set is now a matter of who has made the more sustained adjustments.
Both teams already showed that they can take control of the game. Earlier in the first set, Choco Mucho was able to build that momentum and take control from the second half towards the end of the set. And F2 in that second set just took control all throughout the set. So this time, what they really need is a better execution and consistency.
Nakatuwa itong F2, different generations of Lasal players and all alumni kay Ramil De Jesus, who's there in the audience, by the way. He wore his F2 uniform here today. Meantime, we're underway with your third set. Cheng firing away. Laxina counters. Rondina hard at work on the baseline. Cheng drops it over. Playable. Macandili Katindi. Wong. Cheng too high and out. But touch last by F2.
That was a great save earlier by Don Macandili Katindi. But Desiree Cheng outsmarting the floor defense of F2 Logistics, going for that long cross-court attack using the hands of the blockers.
2 excellent liberos actually face-to-face here today. 2 good setters as well in Alba and Diana Wong. Nice set. Look short. Viray did not force it. Familiar Abby Maranyo maneuver. Yes! Lexi Rodriguez has a report.
Thanks, Evan. Well, suggesting and encouraging are the few things that Coach Reg told me na yun ang way of coaching niya. Paulit-ulit niyang sinasabi na tuloy lang, ilaban niyo lang yan, and that obviously translated into F2's second set. Another fun thing she told me is that we'll be seeing more of her wearing that blazer na ika nga niya, para siyang nagtithesis defense. And as they've got their defense department covered, mas ma-enjoy nyo ang game na ito through the Filipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Back to you, 7AL.
Oh, I agree 100%. I told her at the start of the game, Coach Regine, you look good in that outfit. Thesis defense, huh? Maybe it feels like that as Alba. They stare down pa.
Talking about defense, Mars Alba outsmarting the net defense and the floor defense of Choco Mucho there.
There's a very sly stare down, as if to say, gotcha. Well done. Well done.
And this is what was missing from the second set of Choco Mucho Flying Titans. The activation of Cherry Nunag in the middle. That be quick is very deadly.
Before, when the serve was executed, they changed positions, she and Viray, and they were definitely going to Nunag in that play that you just described. 4-1 count. Choco Mucho, which took the first set, has the lead here in the third. And it's off the blockers. Laksina unable to secure it.
We're seeing a better playmaking from Dina Wong. But Don Macandili katindig, 9 excellent digs already and 5 excellent receptions. So far, the setting of Dina Wong is challenging the net defense of After Logistics.
6 points by Viray. Myla Pablo blasts away. Here comes Wong. And when Dina connects. Cherry bomb explodes.
Cici Rondina, it's very difficult to guard her regardless of how many blockers is in front of her.
It isn't really her elevation. The power in which she expels going up, moves down to her arms and catapults the shot and giving it its velocity. Wow, physics. In the meantime,
this time another a quick attack successful for Majoy Baron.
4-point lead by the Flying Titans. She got that line. She got the line.
Cici Rondina recognizing the holes in the floor defense of After Logistics. A couple of team hits already from her.
We have missed Rondina on the floor.
Perfect placement for her.
9 points by Rondina. Alba checks the horizon. It is foiled. It's kept in play. Rondina. Papaluin na natin eh. Alam mo, ramdam ko yung velocity ng palo niya. Papunta sa atin. Technical timeout. Baka naman. You're with us wherever you're watching us. We're sharing with Coach Mac Puelo, who's the beautiful voice. Teka muna sandali, nagde-describe ako, turo kayo ng turo. The beautiful voice of our PVL, and of course, Cherry Nunag is prolific as well.
Already 4 attacks for her, 3 blocks. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have Majoy Baron with 5 attacks and 3 blocks. Both players, not just a threat in the net defense, but also offensive options for both teams.
Hindi makaantay si Direk Marvin Chavez. Turo mo, turo mo, turo mo. Okay, tinuro na. Pero ang ganda ng recovery. Both sides have recovered. Uy, huli si Kim. Counter. Allah!
But that zone 1 of F2 Logistics has been targeted consistently by Choco Mucho. Still no adjustment on the side of F2.
Alam mo, kailangan listo ko pag naglarong volleyball. Yung gano'n, ano, yung butas yung nandun. Kailangan alam mo yun eh. Hindi naman kailangan paraging power yun eh. 9-2. Good counter by Myla Pablo. Makes it 9-3.
A much needed point here on
Yes,
the side
indeed.
of F2 Logistics.
Parang ang tagal, no? Since they scored.
Exactly. Choco Mucho is already pulling away early on.
Myla Pablo. Rondina. The slap. Magayak shot. Handled well. Too close. It's foiled and recoiled. It's Alba. Oh, to reach. Viray out of position.
Well, there's something about the spike of Kiana D that a lot of opponents already know she's going cross-court, sharp cross-court, but still it's, it's difficult to defend.
All right. Another one of those storms that you know is coming from F2. Nice touch, but Viray says, let's keep it in play for the time being. Alba sets it up. Looks long. No, that's last by Choco.
Back-to-back points for Kiana D. Spiking on top of the blockers this time, using her height and length, going for the hands of CC Rondina.
I know it's still hot, but a bit of coolness has gone through the venue. Let's see if it will affect the players. Rondina. The explosion of CC Rondina.
It's another CC Rondina power hit cross court. You're seeing that gap in between the blockers. Madi Madayag holding that a quick well as well.
Playable. Rondina, who has 11 points. Tapped over by D. Rondina. She has 12. The Rondina whirlwind is unstoppable here. Timeout taken.
Wala kayong puntos, wala mangyayari sa atin. Talagang gumagawa sila eh. Respetuhin natin yun. But we have to learn kung paano sila i-stop. Okay? Let's stop. Let's stop.
Challenge to.
Defense challenge.
Challenge to. Attitude sa loob. Bigyan natin ng tapang yung loob natin. F2. Go.
Tama naman si Chang Abi. Bigyan naman natin ng konting angas at tapang yung laro natin.
Now, Coach Regine also emphasizing that we should respect Choco Mucho because
Gumagawa sila.
they're finding a way to score a point. But the important thing here is how F2 will adjust. So far, gate attendance, we have 5,414 inside Phil Sports Arena.
In the meantime, that service out and a very prolific game by CC Rondina so far.
Rondina already with 12 attacks and a 40% success rate. Now showing that she's not all about power. She knows to choose her angles. A lot of placement shots from her.
Good dig by Myla Pablo. De La Cruz hands it over. Here comes the set. Rondina, a better defense, but outside. Choco Mucho beginning to feel extremely confident here.
And it has been CC Rondina on the side of Choco Mucho carrying majority of the points.
Good set, recoiled, out of reach.
That reverse set of Mars Alba Kiana D was read well by both blockers.
Maragalang gets some floor action. He's just been dispatched to pull out De La Cruz. And they have 2-6 on the floor. Long.
Chance here for F2. We've seen a couple of adjustments already. Myla Pablo in for Ivy Laxina this time. We have Aragalang for Jolina De La Cruz.
Takes some getting used to, no? You've seen the changes they've gone through the years. Different F2 team. D. They will. It will not cross over. It's 4 touches. There's a challenge.
And they're gonna challenge that back row attack of Myla Pablo. They're saying that there was a block touch. And so far, everything going well on the side of Choco Mucho. They are reading the offense of F2 well. They're getting the touches offensively. They've been unstoppable. No, so a lot of necessary adjustments has to be made on the side of F2 Logistics.
As Coach Regine was telling them, we got to stop them. We can't just watch it. Again, thank you for joining us on Pilipinas Live on the app. And also thank you for joining us on One Sports, Channel 6, One Sports Plus 261, and on Signal Play. Been a great day of volleyball. Quick review of the results. Petrogas winning in straight sets against Farm Fresh. Signal by the same count against Photon. And earlier, just before Ayel and Lexi and I sat in, it was Cherry with a 3-2 win. Ano ang tawag, Ayel? Yes.
And hit the elbow pads of Desiree Cheng.
And I think we will replay the point. Yes.
A good challenge there on the side of F2 Logistics.
The serve in play. Uh-oh. Momentary hesitation. Galang reaches for it. Ooh. Oh, wicked shot by Matayag. She loved it.
Aragalang jumping with Dina Wong there. So no blockers was left with Madi Madayag. Easy outing for her.
Open space, you know. Open season. And Madi just relished that. She's in the service area. 7-point lead by the Flying Titans. Galang.
Aragalang making up for that decision error earlier.
One of the all-time favorites of Philippine volleyball. Set for Chang. Pablo. Makandili katindig. That's jump set. It's off the blockers.
Oh, that slide attack of Abby Maranyo looks like she's been 100% on that attacking style. Really showing good connection with Mars Alba.
Full extension eh. Saka pinapalo niya kung minsan on the way down. So yung blocker, wala na sa posisyon. Alba hoists it high. Here comes Galang from the back row. From Dina. Long. Last 2 points have been scored by F2. They're knocking at the door. And challenge. Now they're challenging everything. They're in the momentum.
The few times that we see Cherry Nuna go for that slide attack, we usually see her go for a quick and be quick.
We're glad you could join us with this one. The first 2 sets going separate ways. First set was taken by Choco Mucho. And F2 roared back, and now here in the third, it's Choco dictating the tempo of the third.
In the second set, it was Choco Mucho trying to catch up with F2. This time, it's F2 trying to close the gap.
Everybody looking at the replay. No.
Oh, that looks clean. A good challenge on the side of Coach Regine of F2 Logistics.
Aragalang serves. Back row attack. Foiled, roof, and Chang hammers it through.
Desiree Cheng powering through two blockers in front of her. Now we've been seeing her really maximize the loose blocks of F2 Logistics.
She's been foiled at times, but doesn't bother her. Just blasting away. Long. It's long, the slide. First time for it to not connect, to not make its mark. And it's a 6-point lead by the Flying Titans. Timeout. And there are just a few days left. Avail the FIBA World Cup 2023 pay-per-view early bird special for only 550 pesos, and that's until July 15. Watch all games commercial-free and on HD as well. Let's get a chance to win authentic Gilas Pilipinas merchandise. Visit signal.tv for more details, and it's also available to satellite subscribers. You may also watch in the arena by your single-day pass for as low as 999 pesos.
Aragalang trying to slow things down, but Cherry Munag was ready for that.
Here's Wong's serve. Bongo tracked down by D. Two teammates grapple with it. Here comes Wong's set. It's high up. It's whipped against the blockers. Alba to Pablo. Back row at work. Wong, tough set. It's the antenna. It's a tough set to begin with.
The first ball was already a bit too close to the net. Dina Wong was trying to control her momentum forward, but again, didn't have the best control over that ball to set it properly.
Make do ang ginawa ni Dina dun eh. Di ba? Okay, this is not so hot. Let's see what we can do. 6-point lead by the Flying Titans. Took the first set. Rondina. Chang. Roofed. The counter. Roofed again. One more try around the block. Hits the antenna.
F2 Logistics trying to ease themselves back with their momentum. Their blocking formation has been solid so far, challenging the offense of Choco Mucho.
Because this is where they will start this comeback, if ever. It will have to be on the defensive end. Tight. Revilla sends it high. to that double block.
Desiree Cheng just knows she has the advantage and strength.
College pa lang yan, malakas pumalo yan eh. And somehow she is able to pulverize the block with sheer power. Nice push. Push to the rear by Nunag. Pablo. And that is outside. You have to be smart in these tight games, huh? Know when to hit it against the block, don't force it.
And both teams really showing that they are a good blocking team. The blocking formation is very solid, so you really have to be smart with your attacking style.
And you were saying at the top of this telecast, both teams undefeated thus far, both at 2-0. Somebody's 0, as Michael Buffer would say, will have to go.
Both teams really fighting hard to stay undefeated.
Indeed. And F2 beginning to knock on this gate, not just the door, a gate.
If you have Cici Rondina on the side of Choco Mucho, Kiana D has been scoring a lot for the F2 Logistics.
She has 11 points thus far. Hello. This Iguana connection is also playing a high-tempo game. Hindi lang puro power eh. Ang bilis ng set ni Dina.
Exactly.
Makinig tayo sa timeout.
Malapit yan. Ma-magic natin lahat ng sub. Gagamitin ko to lahat. Basta kayo, gagawa lang tayo. Pag pumalo ng bounce ball, wala tayong pakialam doon. Next na agad. Next. Tayo naman ang pupuntos. Dapat ganun yung mindset. Dead ba tayo sa anong klaseng atake nila? Tayo naman yung next. Okay? Nalindihan? Walang bitaw. Ayoko na miscommunication. Lahat dapat swabe. Quality of set. Let's go, let's go. Hindi na magawa ka. Alito! Alito!
Coach Reg wanting her players to find their flow and be more synchronized inside the court.
Tsaka naging tactical siya, no? Yung first ball, yung bounce spike. So what? Atin na yung susunod. Two very good coaches here today.
So far, Cherry Nunag with 6 blocks already. She's #1 in blocking so far in the league. Meanwhile, on the side of F2 Logistics, we have Majoy Baron with 3 blocks.
Majoy has won many awards as a blocker, both here and abroad, actually. Oh, that's too long. To 14. Choco Mucho trying to tiptoe, tap dance into the end. Good pick up by Molde, who's in the game. A new second turn, blocked. Makadili one hand on it. Tough angle for Pablo. Wong. Confident stop by Alba. That is out.
We're seeing a lot of block touches because a lot of spikers from both teams trying to maximize the hands of the blockers to score a point. Again, because the blocking formation of both teams is well established.
This is not an easy game to win, you know. Yung mananalo, pati yung matatalo mami, nakatingala sa ceiling nila mami ang gabi. Huli ka! Saan ka pupunta?
Kiana D again trying to go for the hands of the blockers, but Cici Rondina pressing that hands in, really closing that block.
Rondina defies that HO coaching strategy that you should hit it against the smaller blocker. It does not cross over for Majoy Baron.
Choco Mucho reading that well. They have recognized that every time F2 Logistics wants a point, they go to to Majoy Baron.
D taps it over, and that's bundled off the pass by Choco Mucho.
But Kiana D taking the lead and scoring for F2 Logistics, showing a lot of variety in the attacks.
New face on the floor, Shola Alvarez. And Coach Regine had mentioned that in her huddle, I'll use, huwag kayong mapapagod, gagamitin natin lahat. Boy, mahaba pa ito. Mahaba pa ito.
Oh, this is gonna be a long game.
Habol si Jem, pero untugan sila ni Madayag.
Chance ball.
It's in the air. What do you do with it? It's sent back to sender. Galang taps it over on flight. Becomes a set. Good dig up by Shola. Galang. Revilla is there. Back set.
And that one-on-one with Aragalang, going for the outer hand of Aragalang to score that point.
You know, aside from strategic desires to have full front lines, they're managing the energy of the players, actually. Both sides. Perfectly done. Kat Tolentino coming off the bench to produce points. She's produced 4.
For Kat Tolentino, and we know that she can be deadly in that right pin.
Keep in mind, she was also on the national team in the SEA Games. That's going to be into the net. It's set point.
Choco Mucho in a very comfortable position here.
Kinde will be serving. In play. Free ball. It's not going to stay outside. And Choco Mucho has a 2-set-to-1 lead going into the 4th.
Blocking of Choco Mucho that really allowed them to get this set and challenge the offense of F2 Logistics.
That's the set count so far. And don't forget, new streaming experiences also await via the Filipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. The excitement never ebbing here tonight at the Phil Sports Arena, El Estañero, and this crowd enjoying the passionate volleyball action.
Now we saw another change of momentum earlier in the first set. It was Choco Mucho. In the second set, it was F2. In the third set, clearly it was Choco Mucho taking control of the game. It was their blocking formation. They were able to slow down the offense of F2 Logistics. They used their power and speed to really challenge the floor defense of F2 Logistics, which they are also known for. They are #1 in digging so far in this league. Now, offensively, F2 Logistics was a really challenge. We've seen a couple of adjustments on their side. We saw Aragala, Myla Pablo playing in that third set, but still, it wasn't enough. So we'll wait and see if they can take the momentum back on their side, talking about F2 Logistics here in the fourth set.
As we take a look at the numbers, look at the attacks of Choco Mucho there.
Clearly, the numbers say that Choco Mucho dominated that fourth set. They have 18 attacks versus the 11 of F2 Logistics. Their blocking formation was really solid. They have 5 blocks against none of F2 Logistics. Both teams with no aces. Choco Mucho even committing more errors at 6, and F2 limiting their errors 2 points.
Glad you're with us for fourth set action. This is the Premier Volleyball League, and we're glad that you can be with us on our different platforms, whether you're following on Filipinas Live, One Sports, One Sports Plus, and on Signal Play. Fourth set to 7-1 lead by the Flying Titans. They're not yet out of the fire. Let's see how they can manage the pressure here, and let's check on how F2 responds. There are some error plays by F2 actually. That is in the corner.
Activating Cherry Nunag right away.
You know, Cherry Nunag has always been that type of player in the shadows, in the out of the spotlight. But I like that Dante Sonoran has brought out her game.
A very effective middle blocker and attacker as well.
Chang, Kim Kennedy stretches downstairs for it. Here's the strike, picked up by Madayag. Chang makes it a set. The strike by Rondina from the rear. Alba, Abi Maranya with a gentle touch.
A great decision for Abi Marano to just go for that soft tip. Everyone expecting her to go for that power attack. Madayag trying to go for that pancake save, was already too late for that.
Blockers were taken out of position on the pass there. Our official count as of now is one apiece here, 1 point each. Wong, Chang.
So they want to stay solid, but this time committing an error there.
Touching the net. Kaya kong paluin. Tatlo na yan, ha? Lexi, what do you have?
7AL, I hope you recognize this version of Choco Mucho because this is the team that we all know well. We've got everyone working and being utilized on court. But actually, according to the few players I talked to earlier, it's also because Coach Dante knows how to trust, develop, and bring out the best in these players. And to you PVL fans, you can trust the Filipinas Live app in giving you a better watching experience. That's why you should download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos a month. Back to you, 7AL.
Maraming salamat, Lexi Rodriguez. Samantala, somebody is getting to be prolific here in every which way, whether it's blocking or spiking. Nuna with a block point there. She has contributed 5 off the block. (3-2) count. Choco Mucho. leading the set count 2-1 after taking the first and the third. That goes through the defenders. Frozen tight for Deanna Wong on her set. Free ball. Alba. Difficult attempt that time by De La Cruz from Dina.
Another perfect set from Dina Wong to CC Rondina. Only one blocker in front of her, going for that long cross court attack again.
If another comet passes by Earth, I will call it CC. She's just ablazing here. 4-2. Now that's out of reach.
Mars Alba starting to use some combination plays here, trying to outsmart the blocking, the net defense of Choco Mucho.
Let's go with the serve of Myla Pablo. Rondina tips it in. And Rondina has already accumulated 17.
CC Rondina, she's been unstoppable in all angles of the court. Great decision making for her, going for that short tip, slowing the pace down.
Alam mo yung ganyan stint sa beach volleyball, which will still be there, has made her a complete player. Yung mga ibang moves niya, pang beach volleyball eh. I remember we also did the coverage of she and Jovelyn Gonzaga combining.
Talking about CC Rondina showing a lot of ball control, but earlier we saw that tip of Kiana D as well, her own version.
Kim Diana D has accumulated 15 points. Then Lazaro. Rondina makes it a blast, firing away. Good counter by Kim Kiana D. It was a beautiful day when she was born and she was named Kim Kiana. Really, that's such a magnificent name.
And Kiana D with another sharp cross-court attack. No, it's the way she approached the ball that allowed her to do that.
Rondina again, scoring at will. 18 points. It seems that she has scored on every attack attempt she's made. Virai, they have a slight lead at 6-5, tight and close. Is it an overreach?
Referee is saying that the ball already was on the side of Choco Mucho.
So that's why it's an overreach. There was an attempt to question or inquire, but it just faded off. The serve is long, and that'll make it 7-6. And 6 now obtains the serve.
No chance here for After Logistics to get some momentum going, because so far Choco Mucho, even though the score is close, they have the intensity and the momentum on their side.
Alam mo si Dante, kahit saan mag-coach yan, kulang yan. Rondina. Revilla. Rondina. Katindig. Feet getting more active for both sides. Dina checks the horizon. That will not cross over. And CC says, what happened?
The set was a bit low and near the net. CC Rondina trying to go cross court.
She never loses her sense of joy and enthusiasm for this game. Macandili and Rondina are backing. Long. Oh, I think he got the line. Check balls. They won't challenge, but we're into the technical timeout. the sports edition, Mr. Ricky Palu. That's our attendance here tonight. Joining all of you, wherever you are, following us on Pilipinas Live and all the other great sports channels that you love. Close and tight here. F2 has a 1-point lead. Oh! 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 Both of them spun away.
Now, miscue there.
I think it was an ikaw-ako situation. Let's
Actually,
double check.
between 3 players. No, Madaya,
Yeah.
Grondina, and Lazaro Revilla. That was actually a good check. They were able to slow down that attack.
Yeah. But when you're on the floor, it's also deceiving. Is it first ball or second ball? So second ball, setter, di ba? Yun ang cardinal rule. Adjust. Nice shot that time by Chang. But still in play. Chang gets it anew. The reverse set. Madayag delivering when it matters.
No, the playmaking of Dina Wong has been on point so far. Her timing of going to the middles has been perfect. No blockers there. Jolina De La Cruz actually was there, but let go of that ball in last second.
Madayag has registered 8.
18 points already for Cici Rondina.
She's like a scoring machine. Alba. That's going to be in. And check ball at that. De La Cruz knocking that down. 2-point lead by F2. Trying to stretch it to a 5th.
Now, both teams with only 2 spikers in the front row. But again, they have the option to use the pipe attack.
To the back row. Handled well. Then her game coming to 4 here. Strike by Rondina from the pipe. You know, Rondina is like that. You're too young to remember this. The Beatles song. She's here, there, and everywhere.
And Cici Rondina just really dominating that attack department.
She just is getting away with everything she wants to do. A lot of tapping at the net here. Good counter.
Rondina knows it was a mistake on her side. The ball was already sailing out. Still trying to save that last second.
Instinct.
When you're in doubt, you
go
get
for it. Go for it. 2-point lead by the Cargo Movers. Make that just a 1-point lead.
A tighter set here compared to second and third set.
May not be the best of times for such mistakes. Tracked down by Kim. She rolls over in a somersault. Dina Wong, Chang, high up. De La Cruz got to it. Myla Pablo, perfectly done.
Faster and a more powerful
Yes.
spike this time coming from Myla Pablo.
That's a
She's
correct
been
observation.
trying to go for that sharp cross-court attack. This time successful. Perfect placement and angle for her.
And then you're right about the tempo in which it was delivered. Nobody in sight to block it, nor to have any kind of floor defense, actually. 2-point lead by the Cargo Movers. One-handed set. Oh, boy. That managed to go through.
Oh, everyone on the side of Choco Mucho is very reliable in terms of scoring. Cherry Luna ready for that one-hand set of Dina Wong, even with 2 blockers.
I'm no longer surprised when Dina does that. Such a familiar move from her. Dug up from down under. Well done, Kende. 17 points.
No, this time after logistics trying to use their speed. to challenge the defense pattern of Choco Mucho.
When so much is at stake and the players are at full gear, I'm not surprised we go the full 5. Regalo, denied, unwrapped. Rondina, Ford.
Rondina roofed the Kiana D and Majoy Baron.
The Twin Towers. Where are you going?
Gate closed. Well guarded by both blockers.
Pinapo yung suso. Lana. Uh-oh. Too gentle. Playable. It is outside. Too wide. 2-point lead for the Flying Titans, trying to seal the deal. They have a 2-1 lead here. Cherry Nuna gets her stat line. Blocked. Blocked. Captain play. Captain play. No whistle. Ah, what a touch by Day. Game Kennedy with 19, and they're cheering. You know why?
Even before that ball was set, Kiana D was already sold to tip that ball on that spot again.
Is Chang hurt? Limping a bit on the way out.
We have Isa Molde in for Desiree Cheng.
And she's going to be sprawled on the floor. Boy, I think she'd rather be playing, really. Rondina gets them. Alam mo ang attitude ng Choco rito. Pusin natin now. Pusin natin now. Let's not give F2 a chance in the 5th to slay us. If there's a chance, this is it.
Again, Cici Rondina embracing that role as a go-to player
Yes,
of
indeed.
Choco Mucho.
Nice dig up by Biray. Rondina. Listen to this crowd roar.
Cici Rondina with another powerful hit. A lot of clean hits coming from Cici Rondina today.
Rondina, we're running out of space in the score sheets. Yes, 21. Long. Sometimes your adrenaline can deceive you. We take a break for the technical ceasefire. She limped out, actually, when she was replaced. And Lexi will try to find out for us what exactly is bothering Des Cheng. She was, I think, pointing to her side, but that's my speculation. I'll wait for Lexi to confirm. In the meantime, where are we with this fourth set? Close and tight still.
No, F2 still ahead by 2 points, but Choco Mucho, they have Cici Rondina, who's been unstoppable.
With no end in sight, she's still talking to her teammates. She still wants more. Nice set. When the set is so good, you know it's going to be scored upon.
And again, it's the decision-making of Dina Wong putting her attackers in a comfortable position to score a point.
Now Dina will sit down momentarily. Viray will also go out. We have Tolentino and Ferrer in. Tolentino came in off the bench, produced 4 points. Alba blocked. D tracks it down. Denden has been hard at work from Dina. Pablo gets to it. 3 players grapple with it. Lexi, what do you have?
Well, 7AL, Deschen's just feeling lightheaded right now, and she can't feel some of her legs, and the rest of the PD team is just trying to calm her down. But let's see if we'll see more action on her side. But right now, let's just hope for the best on her end. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you very much. And mainit eh, no?
It could have been. Oh, but Desiree Cheng was playing excellent for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans earlier.
No? Hindi cramps eh, hindi nanigas eh. Problematic. Then Lazaro Revilla keeps it very much in play. The strike. Too long. Too long.
Great intention on the side of Kat Tolentino. She recognized that most of the players of F2 were already moving forward, but just too much power on her end.
They were trying to capitalize on the great play of Denden Lazaro Revilla, but time to listen.
Good disip lang tayo. Play tayo. Okay, simple lang din tayo. Pag-be quick mo to, labas tayo dito. Tapos may back lang dito.
Ako, Jem.
Okay?
Sige lang, daan-daan.
Okay yung agresibo ha, huwag lang masyado magmamadali. Okay? O, sige. Adjust tayo, tatlo lang naman yan. Adjust tayo sa gagawin natin, okay?
Okay.
O, sige.
Handaanin natin, ha? Let's go! Okay, Titan!
Okay lang yan.
More technical timeout on the side of Coach Dante.
Okay. Merong may organic itong crowd na ito. Na after 1 hour, naging 7,000. Tumubo. Hindi naman. Ay, ikaw naman, sarap naman ang tawa mo. Meron mga dumating galing sa opisina, sa trabaho, di ba? Dumami. Tumubo.
Tried to follow and catch the game.
Yes, indeed. But we're thankful you're there. That's hit out. Hit out. Here comes Choco.
And you know, when they put in Kat Tolentino and Ferrer, they're able to get some runs.
They offer a different look eh. Siyempre si Jem experience din yan eh. But this is a different unit. Isa, Kat, and Jem. But the yard stretches for it. Tough set. It's an easy ball, as coaches would say. Jem Ferrer just knew what to do.
And Kat Tolentino just being Kat Tolentino, very efficient in that right pin, going for the cross-court attack again.
Kim Fajardo will dart in. Zoe Fernandez, who saw brief action earlier. Kim Kianadi will sit down and Alba will sit down. They'll try Kim Fajardo at her familiar setter position.
Choco Mucho with a relatively tall front row here.
Parang mga bamboo stalks, ano? In the meantime, blocked. Fajardo says, "What are you doing?" Fernandez managed to save that. Isa Mulder with a smile off the spot. F2 tiptoes away by 2.
And a much needed point for them. A great decision to go for that back row. De La Cruz was ready for that.
Boy, this is such a competitive battle. Eh? Fans enjoying it immensely, and we hope you are too, and I'm sure you are. Excellent floor defense by F2. Then tracks it down. They'll have to pass it over. Good stretch by Nunad. Ferrer, they'll be short.
Yeah, some miscues there on the side of Choco Mucho.
And then they may have hurt her shoulder.
Well, that really forced them to scramble in that defense. And that's giving some confidence here on the side of After Logistics.
They're getting the breaks here. And their floor defense has improved tremendously here in this set. Whistle has already been made. Maraño. Lazaro Revilla. Molde cuts it up. Problematic.
It's a Molde just spinning that ball in, but still effective.
Valentino and Ferrer dart out, Viray, and Wong return. Coach Salin Sonoran reminded of the number of subs he can still make. 2-point game here in the fourth. Blocked!
You know, they knew that Fajardo was going to Pablo, but the timing of that block of Viray was just perfect.
1-point game. One-handed set. Yes.
Now both teams exchanging some points here. Great placement for Majoy Baron.
Fernandez out. And I suspect Kim Fardo will also go out.
That was an effective sub on the side of After Logistics. Quality minutes also.
Coach Regine said she would do it. I think just a tad late, but at the right time it clicked her. We could be looking at the fifth. Let's see.
Then Lazaro Revilla has been so steady in her passing in today's game. And that's giving Dina Wong an easier time for her playmaking.
Which is the role of the libero. To make the ball playable for the setter. Palalambutin niya yung bola. Dina says, keep it up, guys. From Dina. Den has cleaned up this floor all night long.
But that block, great timing by Pablo and Majoy Baron. They really waited for the tip from Cici
Yes.
Rondina. They read that well to get the kill block.
Oh, look at Myla Pablo relishing that great moment. Tough set. Alba got to it. Revilla. Tough. And that's not going to work. It's 23-20. Timeout taken by Choco.
Ayaw, nakadepensa. Saan na nagpapadali?
Tsaga!
Tsagayin nyo lang, ha? Ha? Okay. Okay, Dina, diskarte. Okay, diskarte. Isang magandang receive lang tayo. Dalawa lang naman ako, dalawa lang yan. Masap tayo, takbo pa, harap natin. Okay? Sige, importante. Gusto yung gagawin nyo, ha? Sige. Fantastic, ha?
Okay, let's go! Hey, Choco Mucho! Right and right!
Coach Dante reminding them not to rush things and try to stay composed as well, because this is a pressure moment, especially for Choco Mucho. After Logistics, just 2 points away from extending this into 5 sets.
And the big decider, the fifth. 23-20. Uh-oh. Bambina makes do. B. Revilla says, I got this. Let's go to Cici. Block. Well done by up two. And they arrive at set point.
Yana D and Majoy Baron. They know Cici Rondina guarding the cross-court angle so well. Another kill block for them.
Rondina is not yet done. To see some action. She has not been fielded all game long.
Isang patay lang. Panindihan. Focus tayo. Sino nasa likod? Basta tayo na maganda. Yun lang, that's it. Wala tayo. Medyo napapagod na yung CC. Kailangan lang natin tapusin na to para for next fresh na tayo. Alright?
1 point.
So, mine, right? Mine, laban. Let's go.
Let's go.
Very clear, very clear.
They just need one clean first ball and one clean attack for them to get this set. Bea De Leon in for Choco Mucho. Crucial serve for her.
Coach Regine was trying to reorganize her team, freeze Bea De Leon also, who has not seen any action. In play. It's in play. Alive, they push it over. The attack to the back row. De Leon overpass. It's still alive as Viray got to it. Rondina. D. Oh, yes. And listen to this crowd roar again. When it's so good, so competitive, I always say, why not Coconut?
Kiana D had the perfect thing in mind. The only time she went down the line, perfect timing for her to go for that angle.
And we will need a fifth and deciding set to determine whose O will go.
Back, new streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Another thrilling set against Choco Mucho and F2 Logistics. Now that set, it was really difficult to say who will get that set until the end. Both teams really tried to rally in every point. It was the tightest of a set so far. After Logistics extending this into a fifth set. Both teams playing consistent volleyball, a lot of good exchanges, a lot of good placements for both teams offensively. No, but this time, it's not just about consistency. It's a matter of who will stay most composed and who will be most efficient in terms of execution in the fifth set.
Also, a concern is gasoline, electricity, power. Who will have something here in this fifth set, given the way this has been battled for, and this has been fought for so fiercely, one of the best games ever in the tournament.
The number shows how tight that set was. F2 Logistics with 16 attacks versus the 15 of Choco Mucho. Both teams again with good blocking formation. 3 for F2 versus the 2 of Choco Mucho. Still both teams without service aces. And Choco Mucho with 6 errors. Meanwhile, F2 still with 4 errors. Still lower compared to Choco Mucho in this set.
You know, with the way it was played in the fourth set, it could have gone either way. Diba? Matter of breaks nung isa against the other. I was dropped over to the side of Choco, wanted to find out also the latest on Des Cheng. They're not clear. Also, we'll try to get more on that because she was also scoring so well. She was had scored 13 points. Now this one, Ayel, is anybody's game.
Anybody's game. It's back to 0 at this point. And the faster set this time.
Fans of both sides cheering on their respective choices. Crowd of close to 7,000 here. And a little over 7,000 joining all of us. Sep Sarmiento, Ayelis Raniero, and Lexi Rodriguez. This is the Premier Volleyball League, and we're glad you could join us on Pilipinas Live. One Sports, One Sports Plus, and Signal Play. Ano ito? Patagaan ito. Race to 15.
Whoever starts strong and gets to sustain.
You're saying?
Talking about starting strong. Dina Wong activating Cherry Nunag right away. This will help them to create more space in the blocking of F2 Logistics later on in this set.
Alba, one-handed set. This one will connect. Counter right away down the line.
The Joy Baron also answering that a-quick attack of Cherry Nunag.
Boy, no matter what happens, you're so tired after this game. Ang tagal bago mo makatulog mo yan ito. Rondina, covered well by De La Cruz. Can't say enough of what Dandan has done here today. Kim Kianade, Dina Wong keeps it in play. Here's Viray, D.
Kiana D starting to put some variety in her attacks. We talked about it earlier in this game. Her going a lot with her short cross-court attack, but this time she's been going down the line. It has been effective on the side of F2 Logistics.
22 points by D. Here's a familiar play. It does not work as cleanly for Choco. They adjust. The cut, Nunag. Viray. Oh, well done.
You know, Viray isn't the tallest of attackers, but she has the speed and power to be so effective and efficient.
She's always waited in the wings in this team. Nagkaroon na coaching change. She's gotten the break, and she's playing extremely well. Sometimes that's all you need, a chance. Then Lazaro Rodilla. The hit by Mulder. There's a double block! Double block! Let's go to Lexi. Lexi.
7AL, we're going to see more action from both of these teams, but according to CC, puso sa laro ang ibibigay niya. We've had seen powerful attacks and F2's wall was impenetrable during that second set. At kanina rin sabi niya sa akin na even in these stressful situations, she still finds bliss in playing for the Choco Mucho team because being optimistic is what's important for her. And to our PVL fans, of course, you can experience this match better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos a month. Back to you, 7AL.
Maraming salamat, Lexi Rodriguez. We're tied at 3 here in the 5th and final. Good decision to send it to the back row.
A really great adjustment on the side of Kiana D. She has been consistent in targeting that zone, that holding of the defense of Choco Mucho.
Exactly, 23 points now by D. They've said her name countless times here tonight. Balde. Alba. Still alive. Rondina converts it into a point.
Kiana D got off guard there by that back row attack of Rondina. Rondina swinging in all sides of the court right now.
Tied at 4. It's a race to 15. Keep that in mind. Anybody's game. Alba one-handed set. Oh, you're well done. The specialty of the house.
Mars Alba with that one-hand set to Abby Maranyo. Abby Maranyo. Perfect placement for
Yeah,
her.
like they've been playing together forever. 2 generations. So with good Lasal. Isa trying to get into the party. Smart decision of F2 to go to the back row. Players are tired right now. Chase the ball if you can.
No, exactly, and they would want to keep Choco Mucho in this rotation because Cici Rondina is currently in the back row and you don't want her in the front row. She is very unstoppable.
Pin her there. Don't allow them to do a pike play. Score right now, 2-point lead by F2 and then a 15-point fifth set. That's special. Look at what D has done here today.
23 points already for Kiana D.
Matayag strike played out. The drop by Maranyo still being played out. Block. And again, the blocking of F2 is there. Watch this.
A perfect timing for Abby Maranyo to close that block.
Choco needs to talk things over.
Yung kasing spacing natin nawawala na, kaya lagi-lagi off dito, kaya lagi nadadalawa lagi tayo. Kasi konting diferensya lang receive natin, dadalawa na sila. Pilitin natin dito lagay. Okay? Okay?
Guys, tatlo.
Importante, gusto nyo gagawin nyo. Okay? Nagkakaintindihan. Pag binigyan kayo, score tayo, mapatay tayo. Okay? Okay? Nagkakaintindihan? No? Sige, adjust na tayo ulit. Guys, isa pa. Kapag ang bola alanganin lagi dito, binibigyan ka sa quick. Kumit kayo.
Yes.
Okay, sige, sige.
Title prize!
OPM Green Line versus PLDT.
Dante there asking for them to commit more in the net defense. They have been doing well in that department all throughout this game.
Alam mo, pag pagod ka, hirap mag-block eh. Diba? Yung talong ka ng talong. Hindi mo rin masisi. So he's trying to motivate his team. Balde, block. Look at Macandili. Katindig. Outside.
A great effort on the side of Macandili Katindig. But that ball already went out.
Still close and tight. Anybody's game. 5-7. Here's Caitlin Viray. Bit problematic. They push it over and ad-lib. 1, 2, and you're out.
No, this is just the second time that Dina Wong has done this 1-2 play, but in the perfect timing for her to do that.
Because
Easy outing for her.
Yeah, because you don't want to do it all the time. Take the surprise out of it. Good serve. Well done. There were some doubtful moments, but it hit the end line.
Now, that was a faster attack coming from Jolina De La Cruz.
In the meantime, we'll change sides. Coaches and the other players on the bench on pins and needles.
Well, so far, F2 Logistics showing some good flow of the game.
Yes.
The momentum is on their side,
That
and
is so correct.
they are executing better than Choco Mucho. So some adjustments here needed on the side of Choco Mucho.
We're checking the position of the players as we switch sides. Take a look at this.
Team block so far, 12 for Choco Mucho. Meanwhile, F2 with 7 blocks. Now, both teams just really having a great day in terms of blocking.
And it's been so competitive. Both teams so evenly matched here. Neither one dominating the other. Every time one has a response, there's a counter right away. F2 faithful, gagging on. The cargo movers on the floor. We have a go signal to proceed. 2-point lead by F2. Rondina Ferrer blocked. It is out.
Every time Ferrer and Tolentino is inside, you know that Tolentino will get the majority of the balls. Not because of the minutes, but because she knows that she can easily score a point.
Wow. That's a check ball. They get a break. It was high and seemed on the way to sail out.
Have to getting some luck here in the 5th set also.
9-7. Race to 15. Alive. Challenge. Yes, you can do that even if the ball is in play. That's one of the toughest calls and no non-call actually in volleyball.
That's because it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Because it's a pancake save.
Yes, and it's a it happens at the crucial part of this match.
And this is a crucial challenge on the side of Choco Mucho.
Regardless of the decision, it has an impact on the game, given that it's so close and so tight.
And right now, Choco Mucho has Cici Rondina on the front row.
Just a quick review of today's results. Petrogas winning in straight sets against One Fresh. Signal won in straight sets against Photon. And Cherry won in 5.
Challenge successful.
And that'll make it 8 against 9.
Both teams really fighting hard to stay undefeated.
Oh, yes. Kasi yung Choco Mucho parang feeling nila breakout season for them or conference. Same thing with F2 actually. We're tied.
Tolentino and Luna gone over the cross-court attack of Myla Pablo. No coverage on the side of F2 Logistics.
Parang kita-kita no?
A great block by Tolentino.
From Dina pummels it, but it's in play. Good track down by Jem Ferrer. It's in the air. Valentino scores! And Choco is now in the lead.
Medyo mataas yung bola, so timing natin si Black natin. Timing si Black, matagal tayo ng maaga. Organize, reset, matagal pa yan. Pero kailangan mo yan agad yung next. Kung agad yung next, let's go, let's go! Isang paikot lang, isang paikot!
Coach Regina reminding her players that the set to Catolentino is different. It's much higher because she's taller, so the timing of the blocking is very crucial.
Choco Mucho is on a 6-2 run. Nunag limps out. Could be cramping.
Now for Choco Mucho, you have Bea De Leon, Cici Rondina, and Catolentino in the front row. Meanwhile, Choco Mucho has Baron and Myla Pablo.
Alba sets Pablo. It's off the blockers. It is out of play. We're tied at 10.
Faster set this time to Myla Pablo, beating the block of Bea De Leon. Perfect angle also for Myla Pablo.
Jem Ferreira just made the signal for the play. Let's see how it's going to evolve. Alba serving. Rondina, Ferrer. That punches through.
Great combination play from Jem Ferrer. Only one blocker for Cici Rondina in the previous rally.
1 point lead. Viray and Dina Wong are back on the floor. Parang kulang na lang yung ending eh. And that is still up for grabs. The push, the counter, the set, the strike. Kept in play. Revilla sets it back. Down and out!
Well, this is what we've been talking. It's dangerous when you have Cici Rondina in the front row. Two blockers in front of her, but she's still finding that angle to score a point.
They've already lost, I think, Des Cheng to this game for this game. And now Nunag clearly cramping up.
Well, but Choco Mucho ahead with 2 points here after playing catch up.
Dina Wong's serve sails in. Then Lazaro. Rondina! What a shot!
The unstoppable Cici Rondina.
Started with a great save by then Lazaro Revilla.
Explosive swing and explosive finish for Cici Rondina.
13-10. D will not be denied. What a game. What a battle.
Both teams really fighting for their life here. We see the injection of Ivy Laxina back
Boy, it's been a while since she's been on the floor. Huh? She was a starter here today. And Choco Mucho arrives at match point.
The connection of Dina Wong and Bea De Leon with a back break. No one there on the side of After Logistics.
Bea has not seen all that much action here tonight. Match point for Choco. They have 3 of them. Still in play, Macandili. That is outside. That is outside.
After Logistics still stays alive.
You can see on the faces of the players how much the tension and the pressure of the battle is etched on their faces, but they'd rather be here than anywhere else. And aren't you all glad you're here? Not anywhere else tonight. Save.
Sola Alvarez executing her role perfectly.
Now Choco wants to set up a good play here.
Okay. Be quick. Press. Di tayo. Okay, go ha. Okay. Be quick. Press. Ito.
Maganda, isang maganda.
lang.
Ipago natin yung coverage.
Diskarte ka. Diskarte ka.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, Choco Mucho!
Right and right.
That was the most specific instructions I've heard from Coach Dante all throughout the game. He gave a specific play. Right now, Choco Mucho just needs one good pass and a perfect execution to finish this game.
Anybody's game. Still at match point for Choco Mucho. Alvarez serve. Still in play. Up D. Oh! And it's over! Choco Mucho with a nail biter of a win! There's a challenge. But I don't know. This is my favorite party pooper, actually. But it's part of the game, so...
Really brutal challenge here on the side of After Logistics.
A little anticlimactic, if you might say so, but that's part of the game.
This is the best option of After Logistics
Right
to
now.
stay alive
Yes,
right now.
yes, you can't blame them. We're tied. First to lead by 2 points. Gets the win. What a recovery by F2. Down 14-11. Bea De Leon brings them back to match point.
Oh, that was a convincing set and a convincing finish for Bea De Leon. No one there on the side of F2 Logistics predicted that set from Dina Wong.
Second time for them to be in match point. Looked like they were already on the way to a win, but the challenge successful. It goes over. It's going to be a set. De La Cruz. No! No! They will challenge again.
We saw the sense of urgency of Abby Maraño and Jolina De La Cruz to say that there was a block touch.
Why don't we just go to 25? I mean, really.
No, but both teams just really displaying
So hard,
excellent volleyball.
Still alive. Wow, this is interesting. Two setters on the floor for F2.
Now F2 would want to keep a complete front row. Mars Alba playing as a spiker in this rotation. First time they're doing it in this game.
Good serve, Dina. De La Cruz in play. Kept alive, the touch. Good track down by Macandili. The set, short. Good stretch by Biray. Wong returned. Alive. Oh!
Cici Rondina from the back row, going to zone 5. Caught Don Macandili off guard, transitioning to get that point.
Another match point for Choco, third time. Return. Fajardo. Problematic. But Alba ties it up.
No, that set went on the other side of the court. It was already on the side of Choco Mucho. Mars Alba just trying to extend her arms.
If you're Choco Mucho, you're a bit confused now as to who the setter is. A little bit of deception here. And match point is on the other side. What a comeback by F2.
Jolina De La Cruz, what a time for her to get that service ace off the hands of Cici Rondina.
Serve in play. Pandili. Laxila. Yes! What a win by F2! And listen to this crowd roar!
Now, F2 kept alive by two successful challenges in this game, really crucial ones, as well as the service ace of Jolina De La Cruz. But both teams really showing great effort and great quality of volleyball in today's game.
The teamwork of the coaches really helping out F2 with a good run in the end.
It was a 7-2 run for F2 Logistics to end the match in 5 sets.
Boy, we will never forget forget this battle. If you're Choco, you're disappointed, but not too much because you gave it your best. They lost on chances in the 5th set. They were ahead 14-11. And the final score will end this game in all PVL games and stories anytime, anywhere on the Filipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 9 pesos a month.
No, and again, for Choco Mucho, they lost a few of their top scorers in Cherry Nunag and Desiree Cheng. Some crucial changes and adjustments for them, but both teams really just played consistent volleyball, but towards the end, it was a matter of perfect execution, and it was FW Logistics who executed better towards the end stretch of 5th set.
And the players approaching their fans, acknowledging their support. What a game. Are you still
What
there?
a game.
Are you still Let's go to Lexi.
7 a.m. I know what a game. I am with the one and only fresh Kim Kiana D, the best player of the game with 24 points, 21 attacks, 2 blocks, and 1 ace. KKD, what does this win mean to you?
I mean, it's been a tough game. Yung kalaban namin, grabe lumaban. You can see naman until the 5th set, laban na laban. So, super, everyone worked hard and it's such a good feeling na nakuha namin yung game.
Congratulations. Well, nakita naman natin yung back and forth laban nyo with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And how do you know when to step up? How do you know when is it time to just be the leader of the team?
I mean, Choco Mucho is a good team. So, pag dumikit sila, mahihirapan kami. So, push lang ng push and continue sa next games.
And what are the things na parang ita-take away mo from this game?
We can't start slow because kami yung mahihirapan. So, from first set until the end, kailangan pukpok talaga.
And Kiana, is there anyone you want to greet, your family and friends?
I just want to say hi to the S2 fans. Thank you so much for coming here to support us. And please continue watching us. To my family, thank you also for watching. Yeah, see you in the next games.
Congratulations again, Kiana, for being the player of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Kim Kiana. Let's take a quick look at Yale, and we'll review the schedule. 5-set win by F2. They now remain undefeated. First loss of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. This is our schedule on Thursday.
On Thursday, it's Jerfloor Defenders versus Cherry Tigo Crossovers at 9:30 a.m. F2 Logistics will play again on Thursday against Petrogas Angel. Petrogas Angels at 12 p.m. and you have Creamline and PLDT at 4 p.m. And the last game for the quadruple header on Thursday is a Farm Fresh and a Signal HD Spikers.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Lexi Rodriguez. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's been a great day of volleyball. A big win in the last game here today by the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers over Choco Mucho.